cabeça.
Hey everyone, Firebro999 here, and welcome to Rhythm Heaven, or Rhythm Paradise, or Rhythm Tengoku Gold, as it's called in Japan. I have some Japanese viewers, but anyway, yeah, this is going to be our new series on the channel. I needed a quick filler series for the month of May because WarioWare is completed, which you should check out if you haven't already. And I asked y'all in the community tab if you would be okay if I made a Rhythm Heaven Let's Play. Y'all voted yeah, so that's what we're doing here today. If you're unfamiliar with Rhythm Heaven, this is a godlike series of rhythm-based minigames, and the songs in it are so good. I highly recommend you play any of the games in the series. There's one on Game Boy Advance. You'll have to translate it though. There's one on DS, which I'm playing now. There's one on Wii. There's one on 3DS. And there is not one on Switch. For some reason. Nintendo, you should get on that. But anyway, let's begin. By the way, I'm playing this on a mobile emulator, which is probably not the best way to be playing this, but that's gonna be my excuse if I'm terrible. Anyway, those are just 2 test files I decided to try out, and we're gonna start a new game here. Oh no. The 2 titles that I usually use are already taken. I usually go by me or Lil Bro. I guess as of this video, I'm gonna be referring to myself as Darling. Don't type Firebro in the comments, you type Darling. Hey there! Tap the touchscreen to continue. You see, this game is controlled entirely using the touchscreen. You'll get the idea quickly enough with a little practice. Let's practice the flick. First, try hitting the doll with the coin. Tap, and then flick. Flicking is going to be the main, touch control mechanic for this game. So that's why they're making you practice it in the beginning. Usually in most Rhythm Heaven games, they usually test your rhythm in the beginning, but it's a little different this time around. Nice. Next, aim for the toy car. Bam, easy enough. Oh, that one was fast. And then one more. Got it. Nice. So, did you get the hang of the flick? That's pretty much all you need to know. Good job. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the introduction. So, how did you do? Don't worry too much if you didn't do it well. Practice makes perfect. Just let the rhythm be your guide. See you around. We will be seeing that character again later. Not anytime soon, but later. Anyway, welcome to the minigame selection screen. As you can see, there are 5 boxes open. Well, there's 5 in total, but only 1 is open. Basically how this works is you'll have to complete every minigame in a row, and then it'll unlock the next one, and then that one, and then that one. And then the last 5th one up there will be a remix stage, which will incorporate all the minigames that you've played beforehand, and we'll get to that later. Anyway, let's start with this one. We have Built the Scale. Feel the rhythm of the factory line as you build stuff. It's hard to explain, so just try playing it. And all the minigames have cool little intros like that. This is the first rhythm game, so we'll start slowly. Okay, yeah, every time you start a new minigame for the first time, you will be given a practice section, and it'll teach you how to play through it. Now, I already know how to play through it, but for the sake of the Let's Play, I'm going to be doing the practice for pretty much everything. Let's try a few practice rounds to warm up. First, try flicking this rod a few times. So yeah, the flick mechanic that we just learned earlier, you're going to have to be practicing that. That's pretty much the entire control scheme for this particular minigame. Sometimes certain minigames will just make you tap, sometimes you'll have to hold. A lot of the times you'll have to flick in some form. You've got it! Now, flick the rod in time with the music. Flick when the do-re-mi reaches sol. Oh, pfft, what a good start, Firebro. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. It's all in the music. Don't try to focus too much visually because that can screw you up. Nice. And that's how you build stuff. Let's try the real thing. All right, here we go. Start the music. I don't know why people want these weird widgets, but let's make them. I'm gonna be quiet during most of these, by the way, so I can focus. Getting faster. Now it's dark. No! But yeah, that's why I said focus on the music, because sometimes the game will visually mess with you. Basics mastered. You did great in the dark. Way to nail the ending. So, now to explain the results screen. So after you clear a minigame, it will give you a ranking. There are 4 in total. There is try again, which means you will not advance to the next minigame. You'll have to pretty much try the entire thing again until you get it right. You'll also get an okay rating. If you do okay enough, it'll let you go to the next round, but you won't get any medals, which I will explain right now. If you reach a superb ranking, you will get a medal, which you can use for extras and unlockables, and there's also the perfect rating, which can also get you some stuff you can get later on. I'll explain perfects when we get to that point. Looking good! And you'll also get a screen depending on what your ranking is. Alrighty. We got a medal there, as you can see up there. Now let me explain what medals do. So, let's tap on the medal corner here, and there are quite a few things we can do here. We have endless games, rhythm toys, guitar lessons, and basic and technical versions of them. So first off, I'll explain endless games. These right here are basically arcade level rhythm games, so pretty much they're high score based and they're pretty cool. You unlock these depending on how many medals you have. As you can see, this one requires 2. I only have 1, so I can't play that yet. And don't worry, we will be covering all of these endless games in a future bonus episode. We also have rhythm toys, and these are basically just random, fun, gimmicky things you could play with that are rhythm-based, and like with the endless games, these require medals, and obviously I will do bonus episodes on rhythm toys as well. We also have guitar lessons. We'll get to that when we get to that point. And then next up we have the cafe here. Welcome to the cafe. This is your first time here? Feel free to come on by anytime you find the game's too hard to play, or you just need to take a break. If there's anything I can do to help, well, that's what I'm here for. I'm a little busy right now since I only just opened, but we'll talk more later. Come back soon! But yeah, here is the cafe. You can talk to the barista, and sometimes he will tell you just random cool things, and if you're struggling with the minigame, you can talk to him and he can give you an automatic okay rating, which can help you go to the next minigame if you're struggling. You can also listen to the game's soundtrack here, but I will get into unlocking those later. Same thing applies to read something. And also, if you have trouble with the flick mechanic, you can always go back and practice it. There's no shame if you're still struggling with practicing the flick. You can always go there and try it out and see what works for you. Now, we're gonna move on to minigame number 2, one of my personal favorites, Glee Club. I just noticed I had 69 flow, nice. Anyway, join a trio of chorus singers. You're the third, so you just have to keep up with the others. This one is just a masterpiece, and you're gonna see why. You probably recognize these guys. If you hear people talk about Rhythm Heaven, it's a high chance you've seen these guys before. Anyway, let's sing along with the others. That's pretty much the whole game. You have to primarily hold down on the touchscreen though, so he doesn't talk. I remember that one fake leak where they were in like Smash Ultimate. I wish that was real. I unironically want these guys in Smash. It would be so funny. Of course I can pull it off. I know this one. Great. Moving on. Well along with the others by flicking.
Together now.
I love them so much.
Together now. Together now.
Yes! Now for the real thing. Uh-oh, here we go. Make sure you're holding down on the touchscreen. You don't want to screw it up. Anyway, I believe the conductor is also a character from the Game Boy Advance Rhythm Heaven. It's like one of those little clappy trio members. I'll put them on screen.
Together now. Together now. Together now.
I hope you in the audience joined in too. Alright, conductor's notes. Great flow, impressive sense of unity, nice voice control. And we got another medal, let's go. We're beaming with pride. Look at my sons, they're all golden and beautiful. Alright. Now that we've finished Chorus Kids, I'm glad I didn't screw that one up. I would have been mad if I screwed that up. Alright, now we have Fillbots. This factory builds robots. What did you expect? It's your job to fuel them up once they're built. This one's pretty good too. I would say this is one of the more satisfying ones to play. Don't worry about building the robots. You just need to fuel them up. Tap to start filling and lift when the robot is full. I love the practice music too, it's so nice.
Fill her up.
Just like that. Those are some groovy robots.
Fill her up.
You can see why it's so satisfying. Just filling up the robots with the little red juice.
Fill her up.
Uh-oh, screwed that one up. Not enough. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I was demonstrating what not to do.
Fill her up.
Fill her up. There we go. Great. Now, just try to keep it up. Alright, here comes the song, and it is such a good song, too. Just listen. I'll shut up. That's a big one. Oh yeah, I too love Hawaiian Punch filling. The chief says, good work filling him up. You've got a steady hand. And we got our next medal, hell yeah. I'm doing these in one try, let's go. Looks like you've made some new friends, aw. Okay, next up we have Fan Club. Pop stars can't make it on their own. They need the help of fans like you to get the audience worked up. Keep time with your friends. That's facts. Click the like button, please. I won't forget you. Anyway, there's the pop star. And she is basically the main protagonist of this minigame. Actually, it's us. You're the looking at the funkiest, monkiest fan club around. By the way, if you're new with Rhythm Heaven, if you play like any of the games, there's a 90% chance you will see a lot of monkeys in it. And it's just the most wholesome thing ever. There are so many monkeys in the series. Our job is to work up the audience into a fan frenzy. But we need to warm up first. Listen for the first cue. When you hear a word repeated 3 times, you clap 4 times. Monkey see, monkey do. It sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 thing.
Hey, hey, hey. E, E, E.
You've got the hang of it. Here's the second cue. When you hear the phrase, I suppose, do what we do. Oh, this one has the funny line in it. Something, something, I suppose. Yeah, you tap twice, hold, and then flick.
Something, something, I suppose.
Tap, tap, hold, flick. Uh-oh, they're looking at me.
Something, something, I suppose.
There's nothing more embarrassing than when the computers look at you
Something,
when you mess up in
something,
this
I
game.
suppose.
They make me feel bad about myself when they look at me disappointed like that. Alright, perfect. It's time for the show. See, y'all like Ariana and Taylor Swift and all that, but it's all about her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey now, here is my song for you. Yeah, that's right. I wish that I was yours, but I'm too shy, I suppose. If only I could just conjure a spell. Kabal, hocus, hocus, hocus. Then you and I would be together for all time, I suppose. Is it love that makes my heart go boom, boom, boom? Yeah, I suppose. Love you, love you, love you. More than yesterday, I suppose. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Heck yeah. Now that, my friends, that is how you stand a pop star. By clapping and jumping in the air. You guys sounded great. I suppose you did alright. Heck yeah, let's go. I couldn't ask for better fans. Oh, look at the little monkey. That's adorable. Alright. Man, we are killing it. Alright, here comes Remix 1. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a remix stage. This is what happens when you take everything you've learned and mix it all together. Give it a shot, and no practice for you. So remixes, they will take every minigame that we've played before, and it'll compile it all into one big musical level. And the remixes are like the best part of the game. might notice some of the games have different aesthetics too.
I suppose. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Together now.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Together now.
No! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Together now.
Okay, I made 2 mistakes there. That was really great. Okay, thank goodness. I was about to say, sometimes these games can be like very strict, and if you mess up certain parts, it'll screw up your ranking by a long shot. You are as good as a fabulous roast turkey. Yay, I like roast turkey. Don't slander turkey, by the way. I hear a lot of people say it's dry. Your aunt just doesn't know how to cook, I'm sorry. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Rhythm Heaven. I figured the way that I'm gonna set up these episodes is I will play each section, and what I mean by section is a column of minigames, all for one episode. So that's how I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed, comment down below your thoughts on the video, and subscribe, of course, to keep up with the content. I mean, how else are you gonna know when the next episode's coming out? You can also become a member if you want and get early access to future episodes, but yeah, that's all up to you. Thanks for watching. Love y'all very much. See you next time.
Hit 3.
Together now.